What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Collage with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Volunteers will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Kentucky's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play.
Breaks into the open. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Wildcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked. Maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's
and the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on 1st down, sack on 2nd down, and now on 3rd down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pressure coming. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. So Tennessee's offense will go to work for the first time today. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
Well, they do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Shoots it to the left. And he got a hand in there, knocks it
breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown ball! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They took it 71 yards down the field. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got an open man. At the 45 on his way. Turns on the Jets. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So here is the Tennessee offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Going downfield for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Vols will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. They're now out across the 40. Out of back. 2.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
That's a live ball. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Still running at the 40. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Man, that's a big mistake. And listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm that quarterback, I'm that OC, I'm walking over to that guy and be like, listen, it's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still going to find ways to get you to the rock. You're too important to this team not to give you the football.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The give out of the gun. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Old Dominion is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Appalachian State. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those makes the catch down the right side. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They're setting up the screen. Sweet cut there. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Give to the single back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. On the jet sweep, racing for the edge and the sticks. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Kentucky! Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Maybe another step, another block, and he gets more, but the offense will take over there. Back to pass, it's Aguilar. Trying to get behind the defense. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Vols with the 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Looking deep down the right side. And his throw is incomplete. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Staley. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. The Volunteers have taken it inside the 20. On the move, it's Thomas. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Into the end zone. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. The defense was in the neutral zone.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Fitted in the window for the score.
You get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on the run, and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up to play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give on the option. Turning it on. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. Finds his tight end.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Off play action. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And that is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. The throw. That's caught. It's Matthews.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Running back searching for a hole. Makes a man miss. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll give it to him again. Runs through the tackle. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And his throw is incomplete.
That's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Right back to the well. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And as the 1st half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17.
That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have the guys around them, the focus that...
He's going to fire deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after this unloads it downfield. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Volunteers will send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Last drive ended after a long missed field goal, and they have it back ready to go to work. Quickly complete. There he goes. Touchdown, Kentucky. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Throws for the tight end. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll take the deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. He's not afraid to go deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll take another shot here. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. This offense has it with really good field position. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And it'll be down right there.
And it's a great punt. Obviously, he gives himself time to let his guys get down the field, get in position. Remember, don't let that thing cross the goal line. Try to keep it inside the 10. Nice job down in the football, setting your defense up for great field position.
They stop him just a length or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well give it to him again. He has the 1st and still on his feet. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming down. So first down will open up the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Has to uncork this one off his back foot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Oh, they're after him. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. This time he's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference, defense.
Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Looking to scramble. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Matthews. Bounced off his feet. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to it.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yeah.